Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Gulshad and I am facilitator at Rehan School Islamabad campus. So everyone, today I talk with ChatGPT. So let's get started. Hey ChatGPT,
वा-
Assalamu alaikum. How are you?
वालेकुम अस्सलाम। मैं बिल्कुल ठीक हूँ, शुक्रिया। आपको कैसे मदद चाहिए या किस बारे में बात करना चाहेंगी?
Okay, so my first question is that what does digital balance mean?
That's a great question. Digital balance basically refers to having a healthy relationship with technology. So it's about making sure you're using digital tools in a way that supports your well-being rather than overwhelming you. It's all about balancing screen time, staying mindful, and keeping offline activities in the mix as well.
Okay, so my next question is that why is it important to maintain balance in a digital world?
Yeah, that's really important. Maintaining balance helps prevent burnout, reduces stress, and protects your mental health. It also lets you stay present in real life experiences, have better sleep, and build stronger relationships beyond screens.
Okay, so my next question is that from you, how does excessive secret time affect our health?
Yeah, that's a really big issue. Excessive screen time can lead to eye strain, headaches, poor posture, and even disrupted sleep patterns, especially if you're on devices at night. Over time, it can also affect your focus, mood, and even contribute to things like anxiety or loneliness if it replaces social interaction.
Okay, nice. So my next question is that from you, what are the sign of digital overload?
Ah, good one. So, signs of digital overload can include feeling constantly distracted, having trouble focusing, feeling irritable or anxious, or even just losing track of time. People often feel fatigued, or they might neglect in person connections or hobbies they used to enjoy.
Okay, so my next question is that from you, how can technology impact mental well-being?
Yeah, so technology can have both positive and negative effects. On the positive side, it can connect us to support networks, offer access to mental health resources, and give us tools for mindfulness or relaxation. But on the flip side,
Okay, so my next question is that from you, what is digital detox?
sure. Digital detox is basically a deliberate break from using digital devices like phones, computers, or social media. It gives you time to unplug, recharge, and focus on offline activities, which can really help reduce stress and improve mental clarity.
Okay, so my next question is that from you, how does social media influence our daily lives?
Yeah, social media really shapes a lot of our daily routines. It keeps us connected, gives us instant access to news and trends, but it can also create pressure, foster comparison, and sometimes distract us from real world tasks or relationships.
Okay, so my next question is that from you, what are the benefits of limiting screen time?
Yeah, so limiting screen time can have a bunch of benefits. It can improve your sleep, help you feel less anxious, and give you more time for offline hobbies or in person interactions. Basically, it gives your mind a break and helps you stay more present in the moment.
Okay, so my next question is that from you, how can we use technology mindfully?
That's a really good question. Using technology mindfully means being intentional, like setting boundaries for when and how you use it, taking breaks, and paying attention to how you feel. You can also be selective, like using apps that support your goals, turning off notifications, or setting screen free times for yourself.
Okay, so my next question is that from you, what is the difference between healthy and unhealthy digital habit?
Ah, great distinction. Healthy digital habits are things like setting time limits, using tech for learning or connection, and staying mindful of your usage. Unhealthy habits, on the other hand, would be constant scrolling, using devices late at night, or letting tech disrupt your focus and well being.
Okay, so my next question is that from you, how much time do you spend on digital devices daily?
Ah, good question. I don't have personal device usage since I'm just here to help, but I know a lot of people track it using screen time tools on their phones. If you're curious, you could check your own settings to see how much time you typically spend.
Okay, so my next question is that from you, how do you manage your screen time?
Ah, great question. So for myself, I try to set intentional boundaries, like limiting how long I browse, taking breaks, and mixing in offline activities. I also set app timers so I don't lose track of time, and it helps keep me balanced.
Okay, so my next question is that from you, do you feel addicted to your phone or social media? Why?
That's a really interesting question. I don't have feelings like a person, but I know a lot of people do feel addicted, often because of constant notifications, the dopamine hit from likes, and just that habit of picking up the phone all the time.
Okay, so my next question is that from you, what steps do you take to discount from technology?
Ah, great point. So, some strategies include things like scheduling regular tech free times, turning off non essential notifications, setting app limits, or even having specific screen free zones in your home. It's all about being intentional and proactive.
Okay, so my next question is that from you, have you ever tried a digital detox? So what was your experience?
I don't personally try things like that since I'm always here to help, but I know a lot of people who've done digital detoxes. They often say they feel more relaxed, more focused, and more present in their daily lives after a break.
Okay, so my next question is that from you,
Of course.
do you
Go ahead with your
prefer
next.
online communication or face to face interaction?
Ah, that's a really interesting one. I think both have their place. Online communication is super convenient and accessible, but face to face interactions often feel more personal and genuine. I guess it depends on what kind of connection I'm aiming for.
Okay, so my next question is that from you, how do you stay focused without distraction from devices?
Yeah, that's a big challenge. I try things like turning on Do Not Disturb mode, keeping my phone in another room, or using apps that block distracting sites. And I also give myself short breaks so I can come back refreshed without feeling overwhelmed.
Okay, so my next question is that from you, what apps help you maintain digital balance?
Yeah, so I like to use apps like Forest, which gamifies focus, and screen time or digital well being tools on my phone to track usage. I also use meditation apps like Calm or Headspace to give myself a mental break, which really helps keep balance.
Okay, so my next question is that from you, how do you feel when you spend too much time online?
Yeah, when I see people spend too much time online, it's pretty common that they feel drained, maybe a bit foggy, or even guilty for not being more present. It often just leaves them feeling a bit out of balance emotionally and mentally.
Okay, so my next question is that from you, how does screen time affect physical health?
Yeah, so too much screen time can really impact physical health. It can cause things like eye strain, headaches, neck or back pain from poor posture, and even contribute to a chronic sedentary lifestyle, which can lead to things like weight gain or reduced cardiovascular health.
Okay, so my next question is that from you, how can mindfulness help in reducing digital stress?
Yeah, absolutely. Mindfulness helps by bringing your attention to the present moment, so you become more aware of your reactions to technology. By pausing, breathing, and checking in, you can reduce that automatic urge to just keep scrolling, and it helps you respond more calmly rather than react out of habit.
लैपटॉप इन खोले माने में नहीं
Okay, so my next question is that from you, how can we,
Sure.
how do you feel when you spend too much time online?
Yeah, so for a lot of people, spending too much time online can make them feel kind of drained, maybe a bit anxious, or even out of touch with the real world. It can just leave them feeling a bit disconnected or overwhelmed sometimes.
Okay, so my next question is that from you, how can student balance online learning and a personal life?
Yeah, that's a great question. One way is to set specific time blocks for studying or online classes, and then have defined breaks or offline time for yourself, like evenings or weekends. It also helps to keep a routine and set clear boundaries so you're not always connected.
Okay, so my next question is that from you, what challenges do remote workers face in maintaining balance?
Yeah, so remote workers often struggle with blurred boundaries. They might find it hard to switch off after work. They can also feel isolated or have trouble separating personal and work time. Plus, constant digital communication can make it tough to find that balance.
Okay, so my next question is that from you, what is the role of time management in digital balance?
Yeah, time management is really key. When you plan your day, like setting dedicated times for work, leisure, and breaks, you make sure you're not just endlessly scrolling or working. It helps you prioritize, reduce stress, and keep a healthy balance between productivity and downtime.
Okay, nice. So my next question is that from you, how does multitasking with a devices affect productivity?
Yeah, multitasking with devices usually drops productivity. When we switch between tasks, we actually lose focus and it takes a while to get back into the flow. So we tend to feel more scattered and get less done overall.
Okay, so my next question is that from you, how can we set boundaries between work and personal life online?
Yeah, that's really important. You can set boundaries by having set work hours, turning off work notifications after a certain time, and even creating a separate workspace if possible. Basically, you decide when you're off and stick to those limits.
Okay, so my next question is that from you, what are the advantages of limiting notification?
Yeah, so limiting notifications helps a lot. It reduces distractions so you can focus better, and it also lowers that constant sense of being pulled away. Plus, it gives you more peace of mind so you can be more intentional about when you check things.
Okay, so my next question is that how will digital life evolve in the future?
The future of digital life is expected to become more integrated with everyday experiences. We'll see hyper personalized digital companions, blurred boundaries between virtual and physical life, and stronger human to machine collaboration. At the same time, it'll be crucial to stay aware and intentional about tech use, balancing offline life, digital skills, and the values we want technology to support.
Okay, so my next question is that from you, can technology help us achieve better balance? How?
Yeah, absolutely. Technology can help by offering tools like focus apps, habit trackers, and reminders to take breaks. Plus, it can give us access to mindfulness content, virtual fitness classes, and even tools like calendar apps to structure our day. So it can really be a support when used mindfully.
Okay, so my next question is that from you, what is the role of AI in managing digital habits?
AI is playing an evolving role in managing digital habits. It can help by providing personalized tracking, focus support, and self reflection, like nudges when you've been on your device too long. However, there are risks like AI creating feedback loops or steering behaviors. So it's important to stay mindful and use AI tools as a supportive guide, not a replacement for choosing.
Okay, so my next question is that from you, what policies can government create for digital well-being?
Governments can support digital well being by focusing on several key areas: promoting digital literacy for all ages, setting screen time guidelines, especially for children, and ensuring healthy design standards for apps and devices. They can also encourage collaboration with tech companies, protect well being in workplaces and schools, ensure equitable access, and continuously monitor and adjust policies based on evidence.
Okay, so my next question is that what is the impact of digital minimalism?
Yeah, digital minimalism is really powerful. It encourages you to keep only the tech and digital tools that really add value to your life. So you reduce distractions, focus on meaningful activities, and overall feel more intentional and less overwhelmed by constant digital clutter.
Okay, so my next question is that how can social media platforms promote healthy usage?
Social media platforms can promote healthy usage by raising user awareness with clear usage summaries and break reminders, adjusting algorithms to avoid endless scrolling, and adding stronger age limits and safety controls. They can also promote quality interactions, offer mindful breaks, and provide transparency about how algorithms work, helping users engage more purposefully.
Okay, so my next question is that will digital dependency increase in the future? Why?
Digital dependency is likely to increase in the future because technology is becoming deeply integrated into everyday life, especially as AI tools grow. Studies show many university students already show signs of digital addiction. However, awareness, proactive digital wellness measures, and better design could slow this trend depending on how widely these solutions are adopted.
Okay, nice answer. So nice to meet you, ChatGPT.
It was really nice to meet you too. I'm glad we got to talk about all this. If you ever have more questions or just want to chat, I'm here.
Okay. So everyone, this was a ChatGPT. So I meet you again next ChatGPT. Inshallah. Allah Hafiz. Pakistan Zindabad.
Allah Hafiz, it was great talking to you. Take care, and I'll be here whenever you need next time. Pakistan Zindabad.